a stand. Okay, so anyhow, I'm here at Denny's eating breakfast. I'm not in the truck right now. So I guess I had a couple choices. I could just not do it live and just blow it off. Or I could just go ahead and start. You guys can watch me eat. Here's my Denny's meal. So I'm here at Denny's in Ogden. Hey, Judy Shannon. That is you. Hi, Jolie. We got Jolie, we got Wes. Jeannie's here. And I'm trying to improvise something here. Maybe that'll work. So I got up kind of late. It was snowing. It's been kind of snowing. Just light snow. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I know sometimes when I use the earbud, the sound can be kind of weird. So let me know. Sound is good? Okay, good. Can you guys hear like the food in my mouth? Kind of gross. But anyhow, I'm just kind of waiting for the roads to thaw out a little bit. Wes, I don't appreciate you watching other people. I'm just kidding. All Tony does is cuss. You're not going to see Tony stuffing food down his mouth like this, are you? All Tony does is talk over poor Gabe. Gabe tries to get a point across, and then Tony talks right over him every single time. Why do you want to see that? Just kidding, of course. I'm almost done. This display of shoving food down my pie hole is about to end. Of course, I have all my toast I have to eat still. But the eggs and the hash browns, this is the last bite right here. Last bite coming up. Here comes the airplane. Oh. Okay, that's it. So as soon as I eat, since I'm done here, I'm going to get in the truck and get on the road. I'm checking the road conditions. And looks like it's just slushy and wet. I can deal with slushy and wet. So I know I-80 got closed down up in Wyoming, but down here it's okay. It's just been wet and slow, and kind of like me. Wet and slow. No, I was supposed to deliver this load that I'm on now. I was supposed to be there like yesterday. By yesterday. But I've had so much problems on this load and the previous load. So just to back up a little bit. Remember, I was up in Idaho, and I picked up a load in Idaho, up in Lewiston. It was going down to Apple Valley, California. Well, if you remember a couple weeks back when I went through the Idaho way station, the port of entry, and I got a ticket, hey, Kiki Streets, I got a ticket for being overweight on the rear axle. Well, this time, I go through the same exact port of entry, and unbeknownst to me, a mud flap had fallen off. I know I'd been going through a lot of snow up in Idaho. I think it must have fallen off there, and I just didn't see it. I didn't see that it had fallen off. So, and I go through the scale, and the weighmaster sees the missing mud flap. So she pulls me in and writes me a fix-it ticket. Especially just a warning. But, yeah, you got to have mud flaps because, so that it helps reduce, you kicking up rocks into people's windshield. So, anyhow, she told me technically I'm not supposed to even be driving, but according to the ticket, they give you 5 days to get it fixed. So anyhow, from there, I just drove down to Salt Lake. So I got in Salt Lake that evening. It took a few hours, from there to Salt Lake. I took it into the shop, the Schneider shop, and so that pretty much killed that day. Because even though it was just a mud flap, and then they found a bunch of other stuff on there, like the side little aerodynamic wing that they put on there. I guess there were some bolts missing on the back side of it. So he was fixing that. He found a tire that he replaced. It was an inside tire that I didn't see the damage to it. It had cupping on the tread, and I just didn't notice it because it was an inside tire, and I just, didn't see it in my walk around. Anyhow, by the time he did all that stuff, the day was shot. So that automatically put me behind on that load going to Apple Valley. And then plus, weather. Just a lot of snow and ice, and even though the roads aren't officially closed down, it's just slow going. It slows you down. At least for me, I don't barrel through like some of these guys do. Through the snow and the ice, I slow it down. So I got to Apple Valley, and I was a day late there. I had to readjust the time. I call my company and tell them what's going on, and they're cool about it. They just have to make the arrangements to adjust the times and everything. But since it was a breakdown, it's considered a breakdown on that trailer, plus the weather situation. Then they know that the weather's bad. They all have access to the Weather Channel or whatever. So then that load got pushed back a day or whatever, and then so then that made this next load that I had already booked. That meant that was going to be late. So then, but I had a chance of getting in yesterday. But then, just weather and lots of holiday traffic still. And now we've got more weather. I'm supposed to be there by tonight. I think I'm not going to be there really actually until tomorrow morning because I have over 500 miles, and I'm getting a late start today. And with the weather, it's just going to slow me down. I'll probably do like 400 or 450 today. We'll see. In fact, actually, I only checked the roads for Utah. I haven't checked Oregon yet. I know that going up through those mountains to Baker City um, and LeGrand and all that, and Cabbage Hill, um, that could be problematic with snow and stuff. So anyhow, I'm just I'm not gonna kill myself over the load here in the weather. I'm just gonna take my time, and if it gets too icy, I'll just find a place to park. Just or there really aren't any alternate routes. Everything is snowed in. Everything is affected. So, hey, there's Cavado. How are you doing? He's cleaning his carpet, one spot at a time. So last night I was on Natives. I was watching her live stream, and Wes was in there causing all kinds of trouble, as he's wont to do. No, I'm just kidding. He wasn't causing trouble. Uh, but I was in there watching you guys. I was pretty much just lurking because I was playing some CSR2. It's my video game I play. So a lot of times I'm either driving and I'm just listening, or if I'm parked, I'm playing my game. So if you see me, I go in, I say hi or whatever, and then you might not see any posts for a long time. It's usually because I'm playing CSR2. Good trouble. Yeah. Thanks. Is our coffee? Can I get like a refill to go? Yes. Thanks. So let's see. What else is going on? What are you guys up to? You got Ken just cleaning his carpets, one spot at a time. Um, Wes is causing good trouble and listening to Tony, apparently, at the same time as me. I'm jealous. Um, Kinky Streets, what were you doing? You were talking about wrecking in the snow or something? I kind of missed the chat. It was like, oh, here we go. I'll just back up here. Oh, you went into the snowbank? Let's see. I was driving in northern Michigan from Sault Ste. Marie to Duluth and coming the other way, and a logging truck lost their trailer wheels coming straight for me. Oh my God. My wife filmed it on iPad, and she was screaming. Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah, we got to see that video, Kinky Streets. So the snow just got closer. We have it all on video. Yes, you need to post that on YouTube, Kinky Streets. We want to see that near-death experience, as long as it's near death and not actual death. But anyhow, that's some scary shit. Tony has no audio. Yeah, I cursed him. That's right. How dare he go up against me? I think I have one. Wait, was she really short for that refill? I think I have one little thing of French vanilla left in the truck. Desolate route. What's there? Well, I know I-80 is up in Wyoming and Nebraska. A lot of it's closed down right now, just completely shut down. And I saw a driver post a video up there of all these trucks just tipped over on their sides, trucks sliding around, and it's crazy, man. When it gets to that point, you need to just shut it down. I mean, if you can't find an alternate route, then you need to, you just need to wait it out. Did you know it's fry o'clock somewhere? It's fry o'clock somewhere. Whatever that means. Yeah, Joe, you tell them. Suspect. Across the back for 3 years in a row, rarely using major highways. Yeah, it's nice if you can just take the more scenic route and see the scenery. All right, I'm gonna go pay for this wonderful meal. It might get a little shaky. The ride here might get a little shaky. For a minute here, I might even stick you in my pocket, so it might go completely dark for a minute. While I pay, because it's like I need to use my hands and everything, and I can't hold the camera, and I don't have a gimbal. Forever winter is an amazing thing. Is this forever winter? I don't know. Let's go pay. Like I said, I might be sticking you guys in my pocket for uno momento. But you can at least hear the transaction. You'll hear the witty banter. All right, I don't know. It was great. Oh yeah, I got one of these. Yeah. 1742. Yeah, I guess so. Uh-oh. What do I do? Let's see. I just used the card here. I could tap now. Well, this one is silent. I always forget I can tap. All right. It's approved. I made it.
All right. Have a great day. Be safe.
All right. Thanks a lot. Hello. Hello there. Hello there, governors. Okay, here we are in the old Flying J here. I don't know if I should get anything for the road. I got coffee. I just ate a probably like 1,600 calorie breakfast, so I probably don't need anything else. It should hold me over for a few hours. You know, I'm a growing truck driver, so I gotta keep eating. You know, I'm just an eating machine. I gotta get big and strong. So someday I can play in the NFL. I'm still shooting for it. No, not really. That's a joke. I guess that guy, man. I didn't watch the game, but I guess what a scary thing last night. That football player just killed over some kind of heart attack or something. But I didn't see the hit. I didn't see the game. It's kind of scary. So there's the few bumps in the back there, proving where I'm at. This is proof, video proof. I am at a Flying J truck stop. Oil, diesel, gasoline crashing again today, says Sticky Streets. And West West says there is a watcher with no thumbs. Well, yeah, you never know. Maybe they don't have thumbs. I don't know. Eggs have soared, what the fuck, over 450 a dozen at local Aldi's. I'm so out of it with grocery shopping because I almost never grocery shop. I would, I just eat at restaurants. So, but even the restaurant prices have all gone up a couple bucks here and there over the last few months, I guess, or whatever. Seems like, feel like the Denny's meals, I think, gone up a couple bucks. I guess that's how I gauge things. How's Denny's doing? How's the Denny's menu looking? Are the prices gone up? That's my economic forecaster or whatever. The Denny's menu. Tiki Street says, sharing info, we rarely eat out. West Web says, I have half a dozen old eggs in my fridge upstairs. Joey says, Tiki Street, once I had to get pulled out of a ditch. Icy roads, don't care if you have a Jeep. I must have had some good karma. I wasn't there long enough. Long someone pulled me out. Yeah, it's good. You're lucky. We are all rich enough to pay for Denny's. Well, yeah, we are. We're like la ti da. I'm eating at Denny's. I'm eating at a fancy place. I have ads for all chain restaurants on my phone. Good discount. Yeah, I do that too. I've got several. I don't know if I have all of them, but I have a few of them. Seems like the one I use the most is McDonald's, and it's not because I'm a McDonald's snob or anything like that, but it's just like McDonald's just uh, they have a lot of McDonald's near truck stops, so it's all based on truck stops, basically trucking. Do you know what I mean? Getting in the truck here. I don't know if it went out for a second. Woo! Woo! That's my dash cam saying good morning. Good morning. Okay, I guess I'll put you guys over there in the holder. I don't know, whatever it's called. I gotta get going. Let's see here. Let's look at the old Tableroonie. I'm just making up shit now. Okay, so overview. Sleeper. I was in the sleeper. I've been in the sleeper status for 13 hours. You're only supposed to take 10. I took 13. Like I said, it's snowing. It's icy out there. I'm going to be going through Rattleback Snake Canyon in a minute. That's always in Snow Valley, where Snowville is, aptly named. That's going to be fun. Dang it, this coffee is kind of just lukewarm. I hate it when they do that. It should be piping hot. Is what it should be. But it's not. But at least if I put it in my handy dandy Pilot travel mug that I really like, it will, whatever temperature it is, like it'll stay that way for like who knows how many hours, 5-6 hours. It's amazing, this cup. I mean, I've had coffee that was really hot, like to the point where you have to like blow on it a little bit, and then I put it in this baby, and it'll stay hot like that for like 5 hours. So now I've got lukewarm coffee. I guess it'll stay lukewarm for 5 hours. Anyhow, thanks for being here. We got 5 people in there. We got 7 thumbs up. So, but make sure you share the show. I'd like to have 10 people in here. I'd like to have 20 people. I'd like to have 1 billion people in here. Just being riveted by the thing that is, how do you say that certain c'est les quoi, whatever, of Trucker John. That's what I'm trying to say in so many ways and everything. So let's share that show, and let's grow in the new year. I just posted a new video this morning. I don't know if you guys had a chance to check it out, but I'm recycling my TikTok videos because I'm going to shut down my TikTok account, or it's going to get shut down by Biden or somebody. I don't know. So I've been like recycling some of my TikTok videos from there just because it's like they're so great that, I mean, it'd be a shame if they just got erased, right? And so I got to preserve them somehow. I'm recycling them over here to YouTube because it's just they're genius, and it'd be a shame if they were to just disappear. So yeah, I actually posted a couple of them. One of them was me doing the daily dice roll walk, and that's a classic. And then the other one is me begging for people to follow me, because on TikTok it's follow, and then here we want subscriptions. But it's pretty much the same thing. Hopefully people will get the idea to subscribe. So Kiki Street says, your TikTok isn't being shut down. Government forbid government workers from having TikTok on their government-issued phones for the moment. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to shut it down or not, but I think I'm going to get off of it because, look, I've got almost 11,000 followers. I guess they just say followers. I don't think they say subscribers on TikTok. And okay, so I have 11,000, or I think it's 10,900 and something, or whatever it is. I would say 99.9999% of them, I have no idea who they are. They're just, it's basically spammers and scammers and fisher, like just fish things, and catfishing and fake accounts. It's all that kind of shit, and that follow you. And I have 11,000 or almost 11,000, which sounds really great. But there's probably maybe I could probably count on one hand the people that I actually know, who they are, and all the rest of it is just fake. And so, I mean, like, granted, okay, on YouTube I have subscribers, and they're not people that I know, but I know that I think for the most part they're real. I mean, I'm sure there are fake accounts on YouTube too, and stuff like that. But on TikTok, it's all fake. It's all fake, and by fake I just mean they're like spammers, or they're just trying to, it's always the profile picture is a pretty young girl, and she has no videos, and it's not even she. I'm not sure, it's probably just some dude or a company that's trying to get you to get to an adult website or whatever. That's the type of stuff it is. And then for a while, it was a lot of people trying to get you to invest in crypto and then all these kind of money making schemes and all this kind of shit. So that's all TikTok is. And so if you have 11,000 followers, and like I'm telling you, it's 99.9% of it is just people you don't even know, and they're just spam and scams and all that. So that's why I think I just want to get off of TikTok. And but I did make some pretty interesting videos on there, so I'm sort of recycling them over to YouTube a little at a time. That's right. And then once I get them all off of there, I'll probably just shut it. I'll shut her down. Shut her down. Shut her down. Shut it down. Shut it down. And I'll primarily be on YouTube. On the YouTubers. I'll be the YouTuber guy. I'm going to be the YouTuber trucker guy. Because there's not hardly any truckers on YouTube anymore. Just kidding. There's like a billion. Jolie says, how convincing to delete my TikTok? Now I have several more 3 hours a day. Yeah. And it's funny, I almost never even post on there anymore. I made a video the other day on there the first time in I don't know how many months. I made a video. It was like a New Year's video or something. And the only thing I really like about TikTok is I like the filters and the editing things that they have. It's kind of a cool place to edit videos. So you can make videos on there and then just post those on YouTube or whatever, or other places. But I think I'm just gonna probably, once I'm done recycling my videos, I'll probably just shut it down. So I don't trust them. I don't trust those Chinese, the country of China, not the people, not the regular people, but you know what I mean. So, wait, I've been sitting here gabbing and for 8 minutes and 19 seconds or whatever, and I didn't even haven't gone over to. I haven't started my clock yet. Yikes! That's how I got fired from a good job one time. When I was a young man, I had a job with the phone company, and I was doing okay, but I was late I was just late a few times. I had car problems, and I was very much relying on the city bus system, which sucked. So I was always late. And then I would start, I remember going in and I would talk to my manager, who was this really pretty lady, and I would sit there and talk to her, and I would lose track of time. And then next thing I know, I'm late, and then I ended up getting fired because I was still on probation. And then I was so naive. I'm sure I could have gone to the union, and I'm pretty sure they could have saved my job. But I just said, like, oh, okay, because I was young and stupid. I'm just like, oh, okay, you fired me, okay. Instead, I could have gone to the union and probably explained things. They probably could have, because I did later on. I became a union shop steward at a post office, so I kind of know these things. Um, they could have said, "Hey, look, he was young, or he's new here, and he's having problems with his car, and you know, could we knock this down to a warning or to just a suspension for like a week of suspension or whatever?" And that's what unions do. That they negotiate with, when you get discipline, they negotiate your discipline down. And at that time, I didn't even have any idea how that shit worked. And if I had, I probably would be retired now with a nice pension from the phone company, and then there would be no Trucker John. So uh, everything happens for a reason. All right, so where am I? I'm on work. I'm on my thing here. I'm on my tablet. I'm trying to get my clock started. Okay, it started. Okay, so now I got to sit here for 15 minutes for my pre-trip. And my pre-trip, I'm going to walk around, do another walk around. So, been having problems with the truck. There's a stupid headlight that has some sort of bad connection because I've tried the bulbs. The bulbs work. I've switched out bulbs. There's a loose connection in the wire or something. And the frustrating thing about it is I had during I think this year I've had two different. I had a Schneider shop and I had a Love's shop say that they fixed it. I took it in for them to fix it, and then it starts doing it again where the light will go on and off like there's a loose connection or something. And so I'm dealing with that. Hey, Stephanie. Good morning, Stephanie. Glad to see you. We're just having our morning coffee here while I'm getting ready to hit the road. And then here's Levi JB says, "How long have you been a trucker?" 18 years. I believe. Yeah, it's like going on. It'll be 19 until September. So hey, welcome, Levi. Don't believe I've seen you in here before. Hopefully, you're not a troll. I'm a little. When I see new faces. I've been burnt before, Levi, where I get all chummy and nice, and then all of a sudden they're like, they come with some weird thing. As somebody says, yes, Wes, I made more as an office manager than I did as a teacher. Wes Webb, we are all trolls. No, we are not all trolls, Wes. Maybe you're a troll. Maybe you like being a troll. I don't know. I guess I kind of troll sometimes, but I don't look at it as trolling. So, okay, Levi, I'm glad you're not. We'll see. But I'm glad you're here. Just make sure you hit the thumbs up, and so I've responded. Okay, Levi JB. I'm just trying to remember. I don't. I have so many adoring fans. It's hard to keep up with all. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really. I'm trying to be funny, but it's not working. I'm flailing miserably right now, failing and flailing. But Levi, I'm glad you're here. It's always good to see new people come in, and that's why I'm here. I guess is just to shoot the shit and maybe give you a little glimpse of some trucking life. Right. I mean, right now, you're just seeing my old face, but I do have a lot of videos. It was on one of your shorts. Oh, okay. Which short was it? Was it the one where I was doing the thing with the thing? I was doing like this funny kind of weird thing. Again, I'm trying to be funny and I'm flailing now. I'm flailing and I'm failing. But I'm glad you saw that short. I post these shorts. It's kind of weird. sometimes I'll get a short that has like, it'll get like 1,000 views or something, or 3,000 views, and then I'll do another one where I think is a good one, and it gets like 2. So you just never know how it's going to work out. Looks like the Wednesday dance. Is that the Wednesday? It's the Trucker John flailing Wednesday. Wait, today's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. It's the Taco Tuesday dance. Is there a Wednesday dance that I'm not aware of? And I still got the thing in. I guess you guys can hear me still. Because usually when I get in the truck, I take this off. But we'll just keep it going. I could do a marathon. Maybe not a marathon. Because I was thinking about I would just shut this off once I start rolling. But then the other day, remember I was in Lewiston, and well, I don't know. It gets kind of loud though in here. But I was remember I was doing a live while I was driving through Lewiston, and I was going to make another video on that because I have the interior video. So I was going to do a video, or I mean not the interior because that was what was shot. I have the exterior. I have the dash cam footage. So I was going to put the dash cam footage on that with the audio from the show over it, and I thought it would be interesting just so you could see the little town I was going through at the time instead of just my ugly old face. And I just never have gotten around to doing it, and now it's been like over a week since I was there, so I'm not even sure if it's anything that's interesting, because it seems like you guys don't really watch the videos, you only watch the live. So I don't know. Let me know if you think I should post that or if I should make that. If I should go ahead and edit that together, let me know. Jeannie says, well, I know Jeannie watches a lot of my videos. Thank you very much, Jeannie. Jeannie is a good girl. She watches my videos. And she likes to see like things around the towns, and she likes to see the tours and all that kind of stuff. So Jeannie, for you, I will do it. And Wes says thumbs up. Dusty truck or are those fairies? It's dusty. I don't have any fairies in my truck. It is dusty, and it's amazing how this thing is. Like right now, I don't have any wipes, so a lot of times I have like Clorox wipes or even just baby wipes, and I'll wipe down everything. And then it's like every day, the dust is back. It gets very, very dusty in here. Amazingly. Kiki Streets watches them too. Thank you, Kiki, so much. I appreciate it. Levi JB says, yeah, you should start Twitch streaming. I do have a Twitch account, and I used to do the reason I got Twitch is way back because my son, who's a younger guy, he's more of the Twitch kind of crowd. He had Twitch, and then he told me to go on Twitch, and he said it'd be interesting because when I play CSR2 or other games, I could play a game and people can watch you play the game. And he said he told me, he goes, yeah, you'd be amazed. People they like to just sit and watch people play games, And so I did that a few times, but it seemed like maybe because I'm not good at it, or I have bad equipment or whatever, or I'm in remote locations, it seems like it would always just drop out. And I'd be playing for a long, long time, and then I'd go back and check on it, and it was like it wasn't even working. It wasn't even broadcasting or whatever. So I just got tired of that. But yeah, I do have Twitch, and I could check into that about Twitch streaming. Kiki says I watched Phil Ittner too. I do watch Phil, and there's been Jolie says I'm lying that they're fairies. Okay, I got some fairies in here. I'm busted. Mohammed, hello, Mohammed McCook. If I'm mispronouncing that, sorry. I apologize. Thanks for being here. Glad to see you in here. Jenny says, yes, I think that's about the videos, maybe. West Webb, roads are dirty and truck stops are dirty. I mean, I don't do anything I'm not working. I'm not in the engine. I'm working on shit. I really don't do it. All I do is drive. And every day, my fingernails get full of crud. That's why I always keep this little fingernail thing here, so I can clean the crud out of my fingernails. See, I got the thing here, and I can do this right now, and then like I'll check later on today, and I'll be full of crud again. I don't know where the crud comes from, but it just does, and it's gross. So it's kind of a gross life, but I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Jolie says hi to Muhammad. Wes Webb says I give Hal credit through my Amazon Prime account on Twitch. Oh. Wes Webb games require a fast monitor. Yeah, I'm gonna save up my money and get me a nice gamer laptop. That's kind of my goal, because I think I don't do hardcore gaming, but I like to do a little gaming. I like to do into maybe some VR, maybe get some Oculus type stuff, and then also for all of the streaming and all the stuff I do. So Levi says, "Oh, you should do streams like this, but on Twitch, not gaming." What I'd like to do is, I think you get StreamYard or something like that, and then you can go on multiple platforms at the same time, I believe, right? Isn't that how it works? Because I would like to do, if I do a YouTube live, and then I'd like to do it where I could do Twitch at the same time and not have to, not do like one or the other. Jolie says, I gave Liberdan my Amazon Prime sub. He has plenty. Okay. Oh, okay. Instead of, Hal has plenty. Yeah, okay. West Webb, I forgot to take my nighttime meds, which means I had to take everything this morning. Oh, well, hope you feel better. Wes says, God bless Liberdan. Muhammad says, HHH, yes, John. Triple H, I'm not sure what that means. That name. Hi, howdy, heck. Hi, howdy, heck. I'm just going to say that's what that means, because I'm Trucker John and I can do that. Wes says, I'm looking at a very expensive laptop. Are you? You're looking at it? My first PC cost $3,000 in the early '90s. Yeah, and then they went down the prices. You could buy like a PC with monitor and everything for like, I remember sometimes like $350 or something. Levi says, thanks for chat. Gotta go. Love this. Tanks. You're welcome, Levi. Thanks for being here. I'm here Tuesday, Thursdays usually. So yeah, be on the lookout. Check us out. Thanks for being here. Always glad to see people come in. West says I'm okay as long as I don't get excited. Then I just throw up. Don't get excited. Please don't get excited. But yeah, you're welcome, Levi. Thank you. I should be thanking you. Okay, thanks for being here. Jolie says my laptop is ancient, has Windows 8.1. Don't want to learn a new operating system. That's the thing, is I don't learn them. That's why every time I get on, it's almost like 51st dates or something. I got to start all over again, right? Or it's like Groundhog Day or something. It's like, what was this thing? What does this do? It's a shame. Kinky Street says bought a MacBook Pro at Costco just last month for $899. See, that thing is, I really like MacBook. I don't have a MacBook, but my kids have MacBooks, and then I have iPad and I have iPhone. So I like Apple products, and I really was going to get a MacBook, but then I heard all this shit like, if you're doing streaming, that Macs aren't good for streaming for some reason. Like, you're doing live streams and stuff on YouTube, that you should get something Windows based or whatever, an Android. So or whatever they're fucking called. I'm getting frustrated just thinking about it. And so now that's another thing. Like, because I like Apple products, but I might have to get something that's not Apple if I want to do this, to have a nice computer in the truck, and then I'm going to be using it, a lot of it, for live streams and stuff. Trucker streams live every Tuesday. Oh, yeah. Tuesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. That's right.
without fail. Well, sometimes I fail. My computer is it 19 or i9? Chromebook. Chromebook? I mean, I forgot to do the question mark. Chromebook? Not Chromebook. Chromebook? See, it's funny how that makes a big difference. It could be like Chromebook, or it could be Chromebook. I use my Mac for recipes, but it does fine streaming too. Mac cost a couple K 7 or 8 years ago. Core i9. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, the old Core i9. You know, I go for the i10 personally, but i9, yeah, fine. So i9, i10, i11. Somewhere around there. Okay, I'm gonna start the old ship up here. Let's see if she starts. Here we are. We're going through progressions here on the dashboard. It says we are go. Starts right up every time. Now it's going to be making a horrible buzzing sound while the air lines and airbags, the brake lines, everything are filling up with air. Don't be alarmed. It's just normal. Wes says sounds fine. Kichu says, oh boy, Elmo, the Tesla biggest money loser for 2023 already. I wonder if he really even gives a shit. Because at the end of the day, he's still a billionaire. And at some point, I think he's going to stop. I don't think he's going to lose everything. Like everyone's saying, I hope he dies broke and all that kind of shit. Hey, Justin Anderson, 218, good afternoon to you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you coming in. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and hit the share button. Share it with all your friends. How much money does one boy need? Wes Webb asks. And Jolie says, hey, Justin Anderson, 218. With an emoji that I'm not sure what that means. Like, it was like, I'm not sure what that one means. Uh-oh, I got to plug in. Tiki Street says Tesla down 15% already in 2023. And then Justin comes back with Jolie and with a snowman emoji. Okay, I guess snowman because it's winter and it's snowing. And then Wes says that's a hug. That one was a hug. Okay, I couldn't figure it out, but thanks Wes for telling me. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna do a quick walk around. Just I want to make sure my headlights working and my four-way flashers are working. And I'm going to do it without putting my jacket on. How's that for being crazy? Wes Webb says, I lost $200,000 last year. Wow, Wes. Did you get a new mud flap? Oh, yes, I did. That was, maybe you didn't hear that part, but yeah, that same day, I drove down to Salt Lake to the Schneider shop, and they put a new mud flap on. But I was just saying how doing that shot my day pretty much, and so it put me behind on that load. So it made me a little bit late on that load, and then it's like a domino effect, and it made me late on this load that I'm on now. So, and then plus the weather and the holiday traffic, all that shit all adds up. I guess I could take you guys along with me with a little walkie, and a little talkie. Go Rams. Okay, so we are going to do a walk around. Might as well go outside and eat worms. I'm not going to eat worms. Are you going to eat worms, Wes? But I'm going to do this without a jacket. So that's kind of crazy, huh? You don't see that every day. You don't see that every day, right? Pilots do walk around too. Yeah, but do they do it without a jacket on when it's cold outside? That's what I'm saying. All right, let's see if the headlights work. Okay, that headlight's working. My overhead cab lights looks like they're all working. Uh-oh. God dang it. See this headlight? It's not working. I got a loose connection. There it is, see? Uh, I gotta go back to the shop, have him fix that. Because that's, I got it working now. See, I got this broken fender from a driver to the driver that hit me about a year ago. And I haven't replaced this because I've already replaced this fender like 3 times. And I'm just tired of replacing them, to tell the truth. But and I know you're probably thinking that the headlight situation is related, but it's not. It's not related. Well, I guess I missed some of the chat here. Something about a CD or something. I have a CD, but it's not hooked up. I'm gonna hook it up one of these days, though. See, Broken Bumper Cover did that light, I bet. Yeah, but it didn't because it's been doing. I've had this. Well, I've had the light issue off and on even before that bumper thing happened. Now, here's something I did the other day. Okay, like this is old. This is old, but I don't know. Some of these are old scratches. This is from other drivers. Uh, actually, this is from other drivers scraping up against me. That's how close these assholes get. But like this here, I think there's a scratch here. I think this might be kind of new. This was actually from me when I was picking up at Frito-Lay in Vancouver, Washington, a couple weeks ago or whatever it was. Um, when you check in, they have you parked right next to a wall. And I guess I got a little bit too close to the wall because when I was pulling out, because you kind of pull out and you have to do like a U-turn, I heard this really bad scraping noise, and I was like, "Oh my god, did I just hit the wall?" I mean, I was like, I've been there a million times. I've been there a million times to that place, and I've parked there a million times. But I guess I got too close to that goddamn wall, and I scraped up against it. I'm gonna be needing new tires pretty soon. Okay, these are all hooked up. Fifth wheels laying there, nice and flat. There's my wind wing thingy. These tires are looking pretty decent. Looks like they got air in them. Let's see. Lights are working. I don't know if you can see it, but those top lights are all on up there. Mud flaps look good. Don't forget to check your mud flaps, people. You go ahead, get a ticket. I'm kicking the tires. I don't even use my tire thumper. Lights are on. This guy, is he dropping his trailer? Let's see here. Warning, warning. All right, fifth wheel looks good on that side. So I got to get this dang light fixed. That just pisses me off. Yeah, now that's just more time, and time is money. You know. let alone the whatever it costs to fix it. That's not very much. Now, I guess if I was a handy dandy, you know, hands-on kind of guy, I could, you know, it's not that much. You just get a new little pigtail thing or whatever. But it's still, I don't even know if I got the tools or whatever, you know. I do have a wire cutter. I do have a wire. I know I have a wire cutter. I probably could do it. I mean, I'm not a complete idiot. I probably could do it myself. But it's like a learning thing. I got. It's like I gotta like take the time out to learn all that shit. But anyhow, I'm just gonna go ahead and go. It's on right now, and the next bump I hit, it'll probably come back off again. Big GSD, laughing out loud. I don't even know what GSD means. Big golly sure dillywad. I don't know. There's a trucker on TikTok, Jolie says, has a cat in his truck, has a huge following. I told John to get a cat. Oh, German Shepherd dog. That's what GSD means? But I had a dog one time, and it was a little dog, and I really liked him. It was kind of our family dog, and I ended up taking him on the road with me. And even though he was a short-haired dog, really short hair, but he shed like a motherfucker, man. When I had him in here, well, that was a different truck at the time. But when I had him in the truck, he just shed like crazy. And okay, hopefully I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. I had to go off the screen for a second to turn my dash cam on. So, and then we're down to 2 viewers. Come on. Old man, mine shed so bad, at least 2 times per year. Good hotels don't allow animals. More and more of them are pet friendly, seems like. Vacuuming it up is pretty quick, though. Yeah, but it was just a hassle. So anyhow, but I kept the dog, but then I took the dog home, and then I left him at home for a trip, and then he ran away, and we never saw him again. So I don't know. And then I just never got one after that. Intercontinental Montreal. This is King Street. Intercontinental Montreal. I just stayed at a lot of dogs. Yeah, I see a lot of hotels that say they're pet friendly, even in Vegas and stuff. You're back now. You're not back again. I'm here. I hate having a strange animal here in my hotel room. Usually, I think if they're pet friendly, they now don't hold me to this, but I think they probably reserve those for like pet owners. Like, so if you're not a pet owner, you probably wouldn't get that room unless maybe it was the only one left or something. But I don't know. Wes says nice. I mean, Kinky Street says Wes. Nice places clean their rooms. Laughing out loud. I actually laughed out loud. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and leave it running. But I'm going to leave this thing running. But I'm going to be driving. So maybe I'll just do it and we'll see how it goes. I guess I'll just keep this in. Is it still working okay? Because I'm just wondering, once I start driving, I don't know how much noise this thing's going to pick up as far as road noise and stuff. And I don't know if it's better to have this on or just have the mic from the camera on. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave it running, but I'll be driving, so I won't be able to interact with the chat. So if that's okay with you, Jolie, maybe we'll do another hour. You know, it's been about an hour. Maybe we'll let it run for another hour, and then. But I'll be focusing on the road. So here's another thing that broke my stupid sun visor. Now, once these things lose like the spring inside, I don't know if you can respring them. But this is like I've already replaced this once where I just went to Schneider and I paid some money for it. I forget what it was, $20 or whatever, and they just replaced it for me. But now this is the second one, and I don't know if. So I'm wondering, can these be? Because I think it's just sort of like spring loaded or something. And for some reason it unsprings, and now it's pretty much useless. Because I like to have it where sometimes you adjust it right to where you need it. I don't just need it dangling down now because it won't even stay up in the upright position or anything. The only way I can get it to stay kind of up and out of my way is if I fold it up and it kind of just wedges itself up in here against the this top frame here. So this is the thing when you have a truck that's this old. It has 838,000 miles on it now, and that's pretty high up there. I guess this is the type of shit that starts happening. So anyhow, I'm gonna go. Okay, so Jolie says she's in. She said, "Let's go for it." I don't know what Jeffries means. Did I say Jeffries? She says, "Real nice holiday inn in Acadia National Park." Jolie said, I say Jaylee, but that's my daughter's name. I'm in. Let's go. Who the hell is Jeffries? I like those two kinky. I don't know who Jeffries is. Did I say Jeffries? I didn't say Jeffries, did I? Unless it was some other word and it came out like Jeffries. I don't know. I do not know. I know not of what you speak. I know nothing. But let's see. This is getting a little warm in here. I'm going to turn this heater down. And I'm going to go ahead and put my map on, my navigation. Let's get the navigation going. Okay. And away we go. I could put the radio on, but then if I get copyrighted stuff, that will kind of mess with me, I guess. But who cares? Marriott credit card is $95 per year. Also gives a free night. On my Best Western app, I build up so many points that I usually get a bunch of free nights. Like one time, I guess it was last year or the year before that, maybe. I don't know. Time goes by so fast. This truck was in the shop for like a week up in Oregon, up in Portland, and I had enough points saved up where I just got like 5 nights free at the Best Western. The Marriott Kiki Street says the Marriott in Hughes Park, Las Vegas is nice. No gambling in it though, but great free breakfast there. Hughes Park. That's off strip. Is that by that little kind of like financial district over there? I think I might know where that is. Kiki West Web says I have Hilton and Choice memberships. I have all of them. To tell the truth, I have all the apps, but I usually use Best Western the most. Kiki says I think I have Choice too. Yeah, I have Choice because Choice. There's like 3 or 4 different. Isn't it like Quality Inn and La Quinta or whatever? There's a bunch of them that are on that, I think. All right, let me just hold this breakdown for a second here. Make sure we're holding steady on the air. All right, it's looking good. I'm holding the brake all the way down, and the air pressure's holding. So we got good air pressure. That's always a good sign. Maybe I'll turn the radio on. Should I turn the radio on? And you can play it on a random Wednesday. We found it. You can hear Utah radio. Let me know if it's a yay or nay on the radio. If you guys want the radio playing.
But it's free to those.
And
Laptops.com. Here's to seeing you. If back.
Rest of today across the Wasatch Front, highs in the mid-30s. A few more flurries are possible for the Wednesday morning commute, mostly cloudy, highs in the upper 30s. Our next storm brings us rain changing to snow late Thursday and Friday. I'm meteorologist Lindsay Storrs. Tune in for the updated first alert forecast on 2 News at noon.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's.
I better get out of here
Out of that stadium last night. That's it.
before the snow gets here.
You are the music that keeps you singing along. The podcast.
Yeah, you shook me all night long. Oh yeah, I said you shook me all night long. All right, I didn't see any responses about the radio, so I guess we're gonna listen to the radio. Vote present. All right, here we go. We did the walk around. Hopefully the light will stay on. At least long enough to get through that way station. There's a way station right down the road. And it's shoot, how do I get out of here? Because that truck's right there. This is a really tight spot to get out of, actually. Because I don't want to crank it too much that way. I don't want to crank it too much that way. And now I'm going to run out of room going this way. And this guy looks like he's about ready to back out. But I did it. I did it. All right. Is Levi back? Okay, I'm not going to really be looking at the chat. But right now I'm in the parking lot, so I kind of cheated and I looked at the chat. But for the most part, I will unfortunately have to be ignoring you guys. So you guys are on your own. Play nice. I got Jolie in there to watch things for me. So, but if you ask me a question and I don't answer, it's not because I'm being a dick. I'm not ignoring you. At least not intentionally. But once I'm driving, I really got to focus on the driving. I really wish that I could just live stream straight from my dash cam. That would be cool, but I guess there are, when people do that, they're just using either their phones or they're using a GoPro or they're using whatever it is, whatever device they have that can do it. But mine is an XR dash cam, and it doesn't have the capability to live stream. I wish it did, because that would be much better than you guys just looking at me, hanging onto the steering wheel here. But and it's pretty shaky. Like I have this on this little mount thing here. To me, it looks shaky. It's not tall enough where I could reverse the thing and try to get a view out the window or anything like that. If I reversed it, all you would see is like the top of the dashboard, probably. I think. I mean, we could try, I guess. Like if I kind of re-aim this a little bit. I don't know. See, it just, if I do that, and if I do that, see, then that's my dashboard, so I don't think we could get anything. So, anyhow, now I've totally screwed it up probably. But I guess I could look into getting it. I just bought this one, and I like it because it's this holder. It's a cup holder thing. Like it fits in the cup holder, and then it has all these little USB things and these little plug-in things, and then and it was really expensive. I think it's like $50, but I used my points. I did on my rewards points. Whenever I buy shit like that, I just always try to use my points instead of using cash, so I don't feel so bad about it. Because I don't think I would ever spend $50 for this thing, this holder the phone's in right now. But using the points is it's just different. It's not cash out of my pocket. It's points, and they need to let me over. You need to let me over right now, or I will stop right in the middle of this goddamn freeway and hold everybody up. Thank you very much. The lane was going away. I needed to get over, and that dude was taking a sweet ass time getting out of my way. But he did. He was good. He was good. We cool. We cool. We all cool. Okay, I'm northbound I-15, just out of Ogden, Utah right now, and I'm away to Hermiston, Oregon. Captain Stardate, log, whatever. Roads are damp, but no puddling. At present, I see no precipitation, no snow, no rain. It is cloudy and overcast. Temperatures are in 30s. I do see snow on the ground over here, but nothing on the road. So we good. We good. I think we good. Speed limit is 75, but I'm only doing about 65. I just I'm taking it easy. I don't want to hit a patch of ice or anything, You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Woo! This set of doubles just passed me, and there you have it. That's today's report from Trucker John on Interstate 15. That's right, buddy. That's right, good buddy. Oh yeah, Nick Rich 56 says when you say that it's like a gay thing or something. I never knew that. So all these years I've been saying gay stuff on the CV, but I haven't used the CV for like 10 years. So I'm cool. I'm cool. Okay, now see this dude. What are you doing? Just lollygagging. Oh, yeah, we're cool. You stay over there. I'll stay over here. The guy at the on ramp. That's the trickiest thing. If you're in the far right lane, which is usually what you're supposed to be in a big truck, and then you got the on ramp. You got all the people coming in on the on ramp, and then they kind of lollygag, and then it's like, okay, are you going to speed up? Are you going to slow down? Because I'm already on the freeway. I don't got to do shit. You're the one trying to get on the freeway, not me. You need to decide what you need to do. Now, I'm not going to try to hit you or run you off the road, but I don't have the greatest mobility. And those people in this lane over here, I can't just throw my rig into the lane in front of people. So You know, these are things that happen. All right, so whoops. Maybe get some of the window. Is that better? At least see something besides just me. Maybe you'll see a truck go by, like a little car go by, but it's way too low to see that. You can see the gray sky. It's a little the gray sky, I guess. There's that pickup truck. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I guess not. Huh? And I can't see the chat, so I don't even know why I'm asking you questions because I can't. If you answer me, I can't see it. But right now, you might be saying, "We hate this shot. We want to see you, Trucker John, because you're so handsome. You're so manly and handsome. We just want to see you. We don't want to see the window." For all I know, that's what you're saying. But, or you might be saying, "Please, more of the window. For God's sakes, get the camera off of you. We're tired of your ugly face." That's more than likely. That's probably what you're saying. Okay, there's a big rig. Did you see the big rig go by? I don't think you can see it. I think it's all washed out, unfortunately. But he was in the number one lane. He's like 2 lanes over. So I don't know. Maybe that was too far over. These days, I'm going to get my shit together, and I'm going to have the right setup, right? As far as like cameras and camera mounts and what we see and what we don't see or whatever. You know, one of these days I'll get my shit together. But today's not that day. Today is not the day of me getting my shit together. Because I know there's another guy. His channel's called, I think, Big Rig Gang, Big Rig Travel Gang, or Drive Along Gang, or whatever it's called. And he's driving, and he sees his chat, and he answers his chat. I don't know. Well, he's a lot younger than me, so probably he has really good eyes, for one thing. So it's probably a lot easier when you got really good eyes and you can just see the chat. I can't see the chat without my glasses on. And so there's that. Boy, I think I turned my heater down too low because I'm getting a little chilly. Okay, so port of entry is 7 3/4 miles. My damn lights working. I probably should have went back to the Schneider shop. But I just want to get up there. You know, I want to get up there and get this load delivered. That's the thing I forgot to do. I was gabbing with you guys so much, I forgot to check the load board. So if I don't get a load out, I'm blaming it on you guys. If I get stuck in Hermiston again for another 4 or 5 nights like I did last time, I'm blaming you guys. No, I'm just kidding. It's my fault. It's all my fault. And as you'll notice, as I'm driving, because usually if I'm driving and I don't have you guys on, I've got the radio cranked up, and I'm either listening to, you know, the various talk shows, or I'm listening to music and stuff like that. So that keeps my mind occupied. But if I'm driving and say there's no music and there's no shows on, because sometimes that happens where you can't pick anything up, then I'll just start going crazy. I'll just start talking to myself, basically. And I'll start doing goofy voices, and I'll also start singing, or I'll start, you know, whatever. So you're probably going to start seeing that any minute now because I'm not really listening to the radio, and I'm not, you know, I can't see you guys' chats. So I'll probably start doing some goofy shit pretty soon here. Just because I guess I get bored. And I got to entertain myself some way. Gotta start talking goofy and funny and saying funny shit, and use funny voices, and I gotta, or sometimes I'll just start singing and making up songs such as that, and It's just kind of weird. So you guys, let's get ready to get weird because it's going to get weird in here. I can tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now for sure. It's going to get weird up in here. It's going to get weird up in this bitch. Because the longer I go with no other stimuli but my own voice, the weirder it gets. And that's God honest truth. It gets weird as shit up in here. Yeah, buddy. This is my CB voice. The one thing about the CB I noticed, it seems like there's like, I don't know, just a handful, 4 or 5 voices that are just standard. Like no matter where you're at, you're going to hear them. And supposedly they're not the same person, but there's always the like, hey, they're good about it. Doesn't sound funny because I did not explain it. We're shit just now. But it's funny. Just take my word for it. You had to be there. I guess you had to be there. You had to be there. I don't know. I'm moving this thing around. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm thinking, you can see out the window at least. But when I look at my screen real quick, all I see is like a big square white patch. So I don't know if that's interesting or not. And I don't know how shaky it is. It looks like it's shaking a little bit. Got shaky cam. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got shaky cam. We got some shaky cam going down. A shaky cam. It's a shaky cam. It's our new feature here on the Trucker John Show. It's called shaky cam. If you can only see what I'm seeing nice snow-covered fields and there's some cows grazing in the snow. I guess they're eating snow today. There's a truck that just went by me. I don't know, for some reason he's flashing his 4-ways. I don't know why. Or he has a loose connection like I do. Because he just did a lane change without putting his turn signals on. But his little, like, it's not even his 4-ways. It's kind of like more like, I don't know what that is. It's just running lights are just kind of making it around. So we're getting close to the port of entry, which is really stupid because I'm not entering. I'm already in the state. I don't know why they have a port of entry when you're going out of the state. It doesn't make any sense. But getting close to that. Hopefully, see, I have pre-pass, so hopefully I'll just get a green light. But see, up in Idaho, that port of entry doesn't have pre-pass. So if they're open, you got to go in. But here, if I get a green light on my pre-pass, I can just pass it right on by. That's why I love pre-pass. I love pre-pass. That dude's got about 6 inches of snow on his truck. He must have come down out in the hills. Oh, someone has a sticker with the Ukrainian flag colors, but it was like the shape of like a bird. Okay, so here we go. We're almost to the pre-pass signal. Let's see if I get a green light. Let's all think good thoughts here. Green light. Sing along, everybody. Green light, give me that green light, green light. Everybody, come on. Give me that green light, give me that green light, give me that green. Oh, one more time. Green light, please give me that green light, green light. I got the green light! We got it! We did it! We got the green light! Woohoo! And there's a big old line at the port of entry. I don't have to go through that shit. I can just go right on by. Right on by, because I got a green light. Yeehaw! Yeah! All right, we did it. It was all because of you guys. I know you guys were singing along with me. Yeah, look at this big old line. Ha ha, suckers! Should have had pre-pass, bitches. Yeah, I got the green light. Woo-hoo-hoo! I love getting the green light. I love pre-pass. Pre-pass, I love you. If pre-pass is watching this, I love pre-pass. I love my pre-pass. Yeah, pre-pass. Woo-hoo! I would have been sitting there. I'd be in the back of the line right now, going through that damn line. And I know I'm not overweight. I'm a light load, but if my headlight goes off or if some other thing they see and they pull you in, oh, wow. Woo, I'm glad I got a green light. I got the green light. I got the green light. Green light, green light. I got the green light. I got the green light. I got the green light. Green light, green light, green light, green light. Uh-huh. Green light, green light, green light, green light, green light. I got the green light. I got the green. I'll sing all day about the green light now. It's the little things, it's the little things. Like in Pulp Fiction. You guys see Pulp Fiction, my favorite movie of all time. Get the fuck out of here with Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind and all that bullshit. Pulp Fiction is the best movie of all time. And I love it when it was Travolta and Uma Thurman are in the place having their shakes, and he's like, is that the scene where it was? If Kid Otto were here, he could tell me. Uh, it's like it's the little things. Like she's talking about the shake, I guess whatever. Oh yeah, I'm butchering the whole thing, but it still is one of my favorite scenes. So, some little things that matter that make life special, like getting a green light. I got the green light. Green light. I got a green light. And all you other suckers are in line right now. Woohoo! Green light. The Loves, they're advertising they have a dog park. Yay! For all the dog owners out there. Stop in at Loves and you can go to the dog park. Take your dogs to the dog park. Here's that guy with the 6 inches of snow on his truck. Where did he stop at? Did he stop at the scale? It's a pickup truck. I don't think he had to stop at the scale. That'd just be weird. That'd just be plain out weird. You're stopping at the scales. You're just a pickup truck. The hell you doing there? What you doing, son? I don't know what he did, but somehow he got behind me. Can you guys see me? Did I mention I got a green light? I got the green light. Green light. Green light. I got a green light. We're coming up on the Bear River Bird Refuge, exit 363 on your program. It'll be off to the left here as we go on through here on I-15. We'll be branching off over to I-84 in about, I guess about 12 miles or so. Did you guys see that truck go by? I don't know what the camera's picking up. Like I say, all I see is a big white blotch, square right here. When I glance over to it. Exit 363 that's the Loves, and they have a dog park, I'm told. They also have a Hilton Inn Express right next door that I've never stayed at, but I've been tempted. They have a Carl's Jr. and a Subway inside. And I have eaten at both of those places at one time or another in my illustrious career as a truck driver. That's right. I feel a little Bill Clinton coming up in here. I don't know. Sometimes things just manifest. On the manifest. On today's manifest. Wasn't there a movie called Manifest with Jodie Foster? Or was it that other one? What's her face? Anyhow, if you're answering, I can't even see the chat. So I don't know why I'm asking a question because I'm not going to answer or I'm not going to see the answer. And then when I end this live and I go back to watch, I can't see the chat. There's no chat replay. Although sometimes, so I don't know. Is that something I have to? Do I have to get to some level where I can see the chat replay? Because I know some uh, live streams on when it's on replay or whatever, you can see the chat. It has chat. It says live chat replay, and you can see the chat. But on mine, you don't see the chat. I think one time I did see a chat. So okay, I guess for a second there. Hopefully everyone's back. Like I said, I can't see the chat or any of that. For some reason, it went out. You know, I am driving, and signals could get lost eventually. Um, see, right now it's 11:41 Mountain Time, so at about noon Mountain Time, I'll shut it off. We'll just go another 19 minutes or so. You know, I mean, I could go longer, but I don't know how much longer you guys want to go. That might not. It might only be Jolie on right now, and I don't want to keep Jolie says things to do. But I know Jolie does stuff, and then she has it on her phone. So you know, it's she's a pro. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to mod and do other stuff. You know, so I don't know. I'll probably be getting up into an area where it's gonna lose the connection anyhow in about 20 minutes. So I guess if it just goes out and I don't come back within a few minutes, that means that it's just out for good for the day until Thursday. Tuesday, Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, Trucker John Show. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I used to be able to do a really good Elvis, and it's just lost. I've lost it over the years for some reason. I guess I didn't keep it up, but I used to be able to do a pretty good Elvis, but I guess they say use it or lose it. And I just stopped doing my impressions, and so it's not that good anymore. I mean, I used to be able to sing an actual Elvis song, but now I can't even do that. All I can do now is like, and even that's not very good. But all my impressions have gone down. I used to be actually a pretty good impressionist, even as a kid. And I actually was a pretty good artist as a kid. And then I didn't keep up with that, and now I can barely draw like a stick figure. It's just shame, 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 shame. There's a light drizzle going on, I think, or but either that's road spray from these other vehicles, or there's maybe a light drizzle going on. I'm not sure which, or both, probably. So got that going on. Got that going on. Oh, 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 I like it very much. I ain't nothing but a hound dog. You know, sleeping all the time. There ain't nothing but a hound. See, that's not even right. It's not even right. I used to be able to do like a dead on, right on Elvis, and now it's gone. It's just gone. I mean, maybe if I really worked out at it, and maybe in a year, if I did every day I practice, maybe in a year I would have it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should do that. That's what I'm looking on my Elvis. Or get Elvis back. Elvis, come back to me. Come back to me, Elvis. Come on, Elvis. Elvis. Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. You know, sleeping all the time. Ain't nothing but a hound dog. You know, sleeping all the time. That's all I remember. About catching rabbits. They ain't caught no rabbits, you know, friend of mine. See, I can't do it. I just, it's just sad. It's so sad. I could do, I used to be able to do, I was like really, really, really good. It's gone. I think my vocal cords have changed or something. No, I'm just growing into manhood. The opposite of manhood. Okay, here comes big trucks road spraying all over the place. I'm gonna get road sprayed bad. I'm gonna get road sprayed hard. I can see the road spray from my mirror. There he goes. Yeah, he road sprayed me. Yep, he got me. But my windshield wipers wiped that off. He sniped me. Well, this is truck driving. In case you ever were wondering what it was like, well, this is it. You just sit on your ass and hold the steering wheel. Keep it between the lines. Yeah, that's it. Try to watch your surroundings. So some other asshole doesn't run into you or something like that. Things of that nature. And things of this nature. And you practice your Elvis. Are we back? I saw it said reconnect. I guess we went out for a quick second or two. Hopefully you're here. I don't know. Whoever's here, thank you for being here. I have no idea. I can't see anything. I can't see the screen. I can't see any of that stuff. So whoever here, thank you so much for being here. And if you're not here, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. If you're not here, then hopefully I'll see you next time. Hopefully you'll come back. Come on back. Um, but thanks for hanging out. Like I said, maybe we'll go for another 11 minutes. I guess. Yeah, because then at noon, well, that's only going to be 11 o'clock here. Well, at noon Pacific, 1 o'clock here, I'm going to listen to the Randy Rhodes show because I like listening to Randy. I like the Randy Rhodes show. There's a bear in the middle there. You got a bear. Hey, southbound, you got a bear in the middle there next to or at mile marker 374. He's looking at you, looking your way. I guess that's what I would say if I had my CD. It ain't hooked up. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so noon. That's at noon Pacific time. Wait, yeah, noon Pacific time. So it's 1 o'clock here. So it's still like 2 hours, before the Randy Roadshow comes on. I don't know if I want to go all the way till then on this live. So, like I said, we'll probably just go another 10 minutes or so. Then I'll shut her down. I'll shut her down. Even though I know this is riveting stuff. I guess if I had a camera that could live stream directly to YouTube, either get a better mount for my iPhone or get, I don't know, like a GoPro or something, and then I could go live on and just shoot it directly, like out the window. That would probably be the best thing, I guess. Better than this. The reason I looked is I was want to make sure I'm still connected. And right now there's a bunch of glare on the screen, so I can't even tell unless I did what I just did. But like that, and I can see looks like we're still connected. Looks like we're still going. So we're coming up on the I-15, I-84 split. We're going to be continuing on to I-84, which is going to go up into Idaho. And it will go all the way into Oregon, all the way to basically Hermiston. The little town where I turn off is Stanfield. I don't know if you remember my video, Christmas Eve, going through Stanfield. Because I know you guys watch all my videos. But yeah, that's where we're going, back to there. And then that exit is exit 188. And that is basically Highway 395. And you go about 5 miles kind of northeast, I guess. Okay. And then that goes right to the DC, the Walmart DC in Hermiston. And that's where we're going. So we'll be on this interstate here for, the rest of the way, except for those last 5 miles. Still lukewarm. As in, it's not cold. It's exactly about the same temperature as when I poured it in there. This, if you ever get one of these travel mugs, this is the one to get right here. It's like aluminum, and it's got this powder coating. I think it's the powder coating thing that's the key. And it's cancer-free. I just sound like, that sounds like something that causes cancer. Powder coating. I don't know. But I don't think it does. I think it's safe. Safer. People put their lips on it. And it's steel. I don't think it's aluminum. It's like steel. I don't know why it's an aluminum. But I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Right now, I'm trying to see out my windshield. Because I got road sprayed. Oh, oh, hallelujah, 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 very much. Well, there's a UPS truck going by. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Well, he was going by, but the hill got him. The hill got to him. So now we're just side by side in it up this little grade here. Oh, oh. Hey, UPS. I'm not racing you. I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm just doing my thing. Oh, oh. The hills are all covered in snow and the fields. It's very pretty. Oh, there goes the UPS guy again. We got a second wind. I'm just cruising it at like 66 miles an hour. I 70 is about as fast as I usually go anyhow. And I just thought I'd back it down a little bit, you know. Just I don't know. I mean, is it much? Is there much difference safety wise between 70 and 66? Some people might say it's negligible or that there's not. I think there is. I just feel it. I can just feel it in my bones. I just feel that this speed that I'm going now is much safer than if I was going 70. Okay? I have no scientific evidence to back me up on that. You know? I guess it's kind of like Rudy Giuliani saying that the 2020 election was stolen. He has no evidence to back that up, but he has a feeling. He says he has evidence. He hasn't shown any of it yet. But I think it's more of a feeling, actually, for him and all the rest of them. Because they haven't shown one shred of evidence. So sometimes you just got to go by your feelings, I guess. Now, for me, if I had gotten shot down, I got shot down in 61 different courts. Uh, Maybe by the third or fourth one, I might have said, you know what? Maybe my feeling isn't right. Maybe I misread this. You know, that's just me. Rudy's a real go-getter. He's not a quitter. Oh no. Oh, Rudy Giuliani, he ain't a quitter. He's gonna keep taking that thing to court. Yeah. Of course, now he's losing his law license, but who gives a fuck? Is he really practicing any law anymore? He's basically working free for Trump because I don't think Trump has paid him. Anybody who works for Trump has got to have their fucking head examined. You need to say, dude, I want the cash money up front. You want me to fucking work for you? You're gonna pay me up front right now, or else fuck off. That's what I would tell him. I would love to. Wouldn't you just love to tell Trump to fuck off right to his face? Wouldn't you just love that? That'd be so awesome if you had the opportunity somehow, some way, where you were there face to face with him, and you could just tell him to go fuck himself. You could just tell him what a piece of shit he is. That'd be so awesome. Especially if he thought you were like a MAGA, a maggot. He's expecting you to start like, you know, cradling his balls. Is how I like to say. Whatever. And you just go, fuck you, you fucking fat piece of shit, motherfucker. Fuck you, you asshole. Kiss my ass, bitch. I'd love to say that to Trump. I'd love to fucking tell him off to his face, and even have a little spittle come out of my mouth when I say it. You know, that's my dream. A guy can dream, right? A guy can have dreams and aspirations. Mine is to tell off Trump to his face. What a fucking piece of shit he is. and how I would never do one motherfucking thing for him. If there was something he wanted me to do for him, and whatever the price was, I would say, motherfucker, cash right now, in, hand it over right now. If you want me to ever do anything for you, I would never do anything for you where I'm expecting you to pay me at a later date. You pay up front, motherfucker. That's what everybody should be telling that motherfucker. Anybody, what do they think, man? What, he's going to somehow all of a sudden change? Start paying like a regular person? You know, paying who he owes? No, he's a fucking grifter. He's going to rip you off for every fucking thing he gets. He's gonna delay. He's not going to pay. He's going to delay and deny. He's an asshole. And these people love him. Like my stupid cousin that I just had to block. Total fucking maggot. I just got tired of his shit. So I fucking blocked his ass. I blocked. See, that's this thing. This is my cousin, my first cousin. I grew up with him. We're like brothers practically when we grew up as kids. And over the last few years, ever since Trump became president, coincidentally, I had to. And I don't really block people, but I unfriended them, and then like when you unfriend them, they can still get they can still DM you, and he would just inundate me with bullshit and horse shit, all this shit. I'm supposed to, he would write practically a book, and I'm supposed to read his shit. So finally, I just blocked his ass. So I blocked him on Facebook, and I had to do the same thing on Instagram, and because he showed up there, and then he started showing up on YouTube, and just the other day, I ended up blocking him again because I was willing to have him on there, and then if he could keep things civil or whatever. And I ended up just blocking him because I was like, I'm tired of your horse shit. I'm tired of all this your fucking bullshit and you bring up stuff. You bring up my deceased father every single time. He ends up bringing up my dad for some reason. And it's like he has all these issues from when we were kids because we used to actually fight, like get in fist fights and shit. And he would always beat me. So I don't know what his fucking, but he has like these. He still has these resentments or something about when we were kids. And I'm the one that should have the resentment, but I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. But he always brings it up. He always brings it up and says, "You're just like when we were kids, and you used to call me names or whatever. You haven't grown up. You haven't changed. You still call me names. Fuck you, you fucking pussy." So I called him a fucking pussy. I told him to man up and fucking move on. He's like, "Oh, man up." Fuck you. I'll be ending the show on a really bright note here, on an up note. So anyhow, uh, let's see. Oh, it's after 12 now, Mountain Time. So I guess I'll be shutting her down. It's just that I don't really want to touch any buttons while I'm driving. You know what I mean? So I guess I'll just leave it running. It's probably gonna disconnect on its own, I think, in a little bit. Because I know this area up here, the radio stations start to go out and stuff and things of this nature. And so it's probably I'll probably lose the connection. So I guess I'll just go until it loses the connection because I really don't want to try to push buttons and shit right now. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But if you're here, thanks for being here. If you have to go, I understand. Um, there's more things to do besides this shit. But I hope you'll come back on Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. And I hope you watch. I know I said I was just going to let it go, but I ended up, because I could see the reconnect thing. But the other stuff, if I like shut it off, I'm not even sure where to push the button to shut it off. And I'm, I can't, I can't take my eyes off the road more than like a second. You know what I mean? You know, I really can't. So, um, like if I see, the circle thing with the thing across it, and it says reconnect, I can see that if I look over there like for a second, and it's real easy for me to just to tap it and it'll reconnect. But to shut this thing down, I have to find the little button for that somewhere. This is too involved. I can't. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But I'm big friend. But big friend. So like I said, I guess I'll just keep it going. If you guys got to go, you got to go. I won't hold it against you. I won't. I won't say bad things about you. I won't block you. You know. Uh, I'll understand. And you can even go and then come back later and say, "Is he still on? What is he doing? How long is he going to be on?" Because most people, they do these driving videos. Like I said, they got the camera pointed out, so you can at least see like the scenery. You can at least see where. But I don't have that. Not here in the Trucker John show. Oh no, it's all Trucker John. It's just coming right at you. The name of the channel is Trucker John. By God, you're gonna see Trucker John. You're not gonna see scenery. Fuck that shit. You want Trucker John? You got Trucker John. That's right, buddy. Trucker John. I did move the camera over, so you can't see the motorhome of this thing. But I don't know. If that's even, you know, I don't know. Like I say, one day I'll get my shit together. One day I'll get my shit together. I'll get my shit together. I don't know why the truck is just hanging out right next to me like this. Whenever trucks do this, I'm thinking like, uh, you know, is it trying to challenge me? You trying to challenge me to some sort of a duel? Or do we just both happen to be going at 66 miles per hour? Uh, Coincidence, huh? Just remember, there's no such thing as coincidences. Which, of course, there are. I hate that expression, but there's no such thing as coincidences, because there are such things as coincidences. Or uh, what do you call it? Quinky dink. What we used to call it? A quinky dink. Or quink. I can't say it now. Quinky dink. Quinky dink. Ding, 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 ding. I'm rambling. I will start to ramble, by the way, as I said earlier, as time goes by, and I'm not listening to a show and not listening to music. I will start to ramble. I will ramble like a motherfucker. And it might be a good thing, and it might be a bad thing. I don't know. I haven't decided which. It's almost like uh, when someone is like on speed or something, and they just start rambling. I'm not on speed. I want to go on record, and I do drug tests all the time, so I can attest to the fact I don't do anything like that for like 30 plus years. Okay, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. Like I start rambling, like I'm on speed or something. I just want to make it clear I'm not, and I don't, and I haven't done any of that kind of shit. Probably like 40 years. Well, okay, not 40 years, but probably over 30 years, 35 years. I don't know. So now this guy wants to get right in front of me. He's gonna road spray the hell out of me. Probably. I think there's a nice Mustang GT. I like Mustangs, man. I really do. I'm gonna miss the old internal combustion engines a little bit. I love those Mustangs. It sounds so nice. The V8s, the big 5.0s and stuff. But we must move on and go into electrics and renewables. I believe that. And I'm not. I know it kind of sound like I was just joking or something, or trying to make fun of it or whatever. But no, I do believe that. See, that's another thing. If I don't like the radio playing, like I said, I'll start making up little songs or I'll start playing, I'll like humming these little things. And it's just goofy and it's silly and it's embarrassing. And here I am on YouTube. Potentially billions of people can see this. Potentially, right? I mean, it's World Wide Web and there's 8 billion people on the planet. And I don't know, well, I think there's at least, what, half of that have access probably to the internet and to YouTube. So I could be right now, potentially, billions of people could be seeing me right now, potentially. Now I know it probably only says 2 or something, but and it'll be posted. It's gonna be publicly posted. So there's potentially billions of people that could be watching this, and they'll be seeing how stupid I am and how silly I am. And I really should be embarrassed, probably, but I guess I don't have much faith that much more than a handful of people are going to see it. So I guess I don't feel as embarrassed if only like 12 people see this, as opposed to like 4 billion people seeing it. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if that made any sense or not. That's another thing you're going to find as I drive. I'm going to be saying a lot of things that don't make any sense. Now, this show, this time slot, the reason I did this Tuesdays, Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, is because I was, and still am, I don't know why I said was, but anyhow, I watched the House Sparks, Mega Worldwide, or whatever he calls it, you know, pretty religiously for like the last couple of years now. And, his time slot that he likes to do is Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Does 9 a.m. Pacific time. And he goes usually on 2 or 3 hours or whatever. And then he would go on in the afternoon at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Monday through Friday, right? Basically, so from Thursdays it goes at 4 p.m. So that left Tuesdays. Okay, so 9 a.m. was Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then so Tuesdays and Thursdays he wasn't on. So I thought, and I'd always been wanting to do live streams, and there was always something that would hold me back. And I always think, I don't know when time I should go on. I don't know, should I go on every day? Should I do one day a week? And I would always kind of just talk myself out of doing it, and not because I was afraid or embarrassed, because obviously you see I'm not embarrassed about being an idiot in front of potentially billions of people, but I just felt like I wasn't set up. Like I see people do their shows, and they've got green screens, and they're showing all these things, and so I was thinking I have to do that if I'm going to do a live stream. I have to be like that too. But then finally, it kind of occurred to me, okay, just do it. Just do it however you do it. If all you got is an iPhone and you're just sitting in your truck, just do it. And if only one person watches, so what? It doesn't matter. If only one person watches or 100 people watch, it doesn't really matter. And I don't mean that in a way like a crass thing or whatever. I just mean it like as a way of not inhibiting myself or stopping myself from doing it, or having an excuse. Just do it, and as time goes on, I know that I'll get better. I know I'll just. So far, I haven't gotten better, and I haven't really improved. But I don't know. As time goes on, I'll get I'll get it more together, I guess. But so I thought, okay, so I'll use that time slot, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 a.m. Pacific time, because that's um, I know a lot of people are watching House Sparks at 9 a.m. in the morning, but on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I thought maybe I was hoping to get more sparklers to come over and watch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I did get a few of you. I got a few of you. I got Jolie, I got Wes, and I guess Kiki Streets and Kid Alado. All you guys are sparklers. So that's cool. And I got a few of you to come over. I was gonna kind of hoping maybe we would get a few more and a few more and a few more. But you know, but that's on me because I know I guess it's kind of if you're watching House Sparks and then you watch me, you're like, oh, it's quite the letdown, you know. Really coming down a few pegs. Um, so you know, but I don't know. I just figured if people need a place to kind of hang out, you know, and you can just ignore me. I think a lot of times you guys are in the chat, they're just ignoring me, you know, and chatting, and that's great to have your. It's a great that the chat can go and you guys can carry on nice conversations with each other, and yeah, it's a place to hang out. It's Sugar John Show's a place to hang out, man. I just got road sprayed so much I had to use my window washer thing again. And I'm going to be running out of that shit pretty soon. I'm going to get some more. Buy me some more of that windshield washer. By golly. Golly, 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 golly. Golly, Leo. Golly, Leo. Golly, Leo. I just did something to my throat. I did that. I just fucked my throat up. Trying to be all Freddie Mercury and shit. Galileo, 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 Galileo. This is how. I don't know if you guys have seen my video, Russia Sucks, but if you haven't seen it, you should probably check it out. It's hard to believe. I think I made that like 8 years ago or whatever it was, and that's totally on the fly. And I had been listening to it was during the Olympics were about to start, the Sochi Olympics, I guess. It was going to be in Russia, and it was in Russia. And I'd been listening to these news reports kind of all day, mainly on like NPR. I was listening to some NPR station or whatever on the radio, and I kept hearing all these reports about how um, the Olympics they were ready to start, just days away, or a week away or whatever. And some of the teams were starting to come into the Olympic Village. Some of the the fans and the spectators and stuff were coming in, and they booked hotels and stuff, and they really had no. Well, they got this award to carry the Olympics, the Winter Olympics there, Russia. Um, in this town, it really wasn't set up for a world class event that was going to bring thousands and thousands of people into this one little town from all over the world. So they had to build new hotels and put up new infrastructure and everything. And so here we were just a few days away from the thing starting, and there were all these reports about and this goes to show what's happening now with their war, about how fucking back-asswards they are, these Russians. And it's Putin. I put this all on Putin. I don't mean to bash the Russian people. This is from the head down, right? Where these hotels, people were getting hotels, and the rooms weren't finished. Like there was like no door handles on the door, like the front door of your hotel room. There was like no door handle, or there were no outlets. There would just be wires hanging out where the outlet was supposed to be on the wall. And then in in the Olympic villages, some of them have like dorm style restrooms, right? Or even public restrooms in some of the public areas, right, where you have a public restroom where you have toilets and you have stalls. Well, there were no stalls, there were no doors. They were just like toilets all next to each other with no dividers, no doors, no nothing. Just all this stuff, and it was just like back assward, fucking. It was so third. It seemed like almost like third world or like just back assward, uh, cheap ass shit. And this was supposed to be the Olympics. This is a world class event, and Putin is all in charge. He's in charge of all that shit. Believe it or not, he couldn't get it. He couldn't even do that right. And that's why I wrote. I didn't write that song. I made that song up on the fly. Because then the NPR they started playing this classical music. They did into like a musical break, and this kind of classical song came up. I don't even know what it's called or anything, but I just started singing that song. If you go to Russia Sucks, if you look at my video, Russia Sucks, you'll see what I'm talking about. But so that song was just playing, and I just videotaped me singing the song where I just made the words up, just on the fly, because I'm a genius. Not like that. Let's face it. Let's just cat's out of the bag. Okay, I'm a genius. So yeah, I made that song up on the fly, and it was just based on all those news reports that I'd been hearing all day. That's what that's all based on. And so um, it's interesting now. You see Russia invading Ukraine, and they're issuing out 100-year-old rifles and shit, you know, and they've got old rusty tanks and stuff because they didn't keep them in good repair. They were just parked and they let them rust. So it's really no surprise to me if you think about the Sochi Olympics and how half-assed everything was on that. Then it really should come as no surprise as to how shitty their military equipment is. So I was out. I guess my point is I was really out in front of the 8 ball on that one. I guess that's the moral of that story. Is I really called that one. So you should check it out. It's got over 2,000 views. Thank you very much. And just peruse through my video collection. You'll find Russia Sucks. I guess there's a search. There's also a search function, right? Just put Russia Sucks. It should come right up. It's funny. My brother, Jason, a few years ago when we were still speaking, I guess he was on YouTube and he just searched Russia Sucks for some reason. He had no idea about my video or anything, and he said it just came right up. And I guess he called me. And he goes, yeah, I was searching. I was doing a YouTube search, and I put in Russia Sucks, and guess what just came up? And I just started laughing. And I go, oh, really? That came up? He goes, yeah, your video came up. And I was like, yeah, I'm famous. I'm famous now. Got 2,000 views. I'm gonna put this thing up because I like living in the shadows. I don't know. I just like to have a little bit of shade. I like to throw some shade on me. So anyway, I don't even know if anyone's still on here. Looks like there are. So I thank y'all. We might just go until Hal comes on. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna watch Randy in about 34 minutes, I guess. So I'll figure out how to. I might just have to stop at a rest area or something. I don't know. And do it just to do it safely, so we don't have any Funny business going on. But if you guys can hear me still, give me a thumbs up. I might be able to see those thumbs up popping up if I just glance over for a second. I think I saw Kiki Streets just do something, but I can't really tell. I'm just guessing. I'm just guessing at it. But thanks for hanging out with me. Still lukewarm. Gotta love it. So I just passed Snowville. I did videos from Snowville. If you guys have seen those, I think I live streamed from there too, maybe. So just past that place. We're about 55 miles from the Idaho State. Oh no, Idaho State line is only 6 miles away. But we're about 55 miles from that port of entry. So maybe I'll check. I should probably stop and check my headlight. Because this port of entry doesn't have free pass. But I don't know. I might just stop at this rest area. And then maybe there's a rest area up here a few miles away, and then maybe we'll shut her down up there at the rest area. Do it in a safe and legal way. I'll just take a few minutes to do that. And then anybody who goes and watches Randy Rhodes today, just know I'm in there lurking. I don't. The only time I comment is if I am stopped, parked safely, legally. And so I might say, "Hey, everybody, how's it going?" or whatever. And then you might not see me post anything in because that means I got back on the road. And so I'm listening to the show, but I am not, I'm not chatting. You just can't do that when you're driving any vehicle, let alone an 18-wheeler. So yeah, I'm gonna pull up here. I forget. It's like 5 miles. I think there's a rest area. I think it might be on the Idaho side, so it's probably just past the state line there. I think there's a rest area, and I'll pull into there, and I will say my proper goodbyes to y'all, and just and it's not goodbye forever. It's just goodbye for now. And I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you in all the familiar places. I didn't even know the tune. That's why it was totally not the right tune. And I don't mean tune like a tune. I mean tune like in melody or whatever. Let's see how many more miles I got to go. I still got 469 miles to go on my journey to Hermiston, Oregon. 469 little miles. That's all I got to go. 469 little tiny miles. Little teeny little miles. That's all I got to do. See what's happening here? You see what's happening? The driving makes you crazy. It makes you go a little crazy. Crazy. Toys in the attic. You are crazy. Boom. All right, so I think I just crossed. Did I just cross the line? State line? Yeah. Oh, it's coming up here. Okay. So we're just about crossing into Idaho. Look at that. Okay, I'll let you know. I'm going to tell you exactly when I cross into Idaho. We're almost there. I can see the sign that says "Welcome to Idaho," but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Not quite there. Not there. Not there. Quite there. Almost. And there we are. We're in Idaho. Yeah, we made it to Idaho. Woohoo! Idaho. We in Idaho now. We ain't in Kansas no more. Okay, so there should be a rest area coming up pretty soon, I think. 67 miles to Burley, 102 miles to Idaho Falls. This is a deer migration crossing the next 2 miles. Good thing that deers know where to cross. Idaho is too great to litter. I just read that sign. Now I'm going to read all the signs for you. Buckle up, it's the law. What's this one say? This one says, dust storm area, do not stop on runway. Okay. Report drunk drivers call Star ISP. Will do on that one. For sure. Game crossing. Here's the game crossing. So, this is where you cross. Mile marker 274. So, that means I got 274 miles to the Oregon state line. Right there in Ontario, Oregon. I got 274 miles. That's why I like mile markers. California, I'm talking to you, goddammit. One of the only states. I think California is like the only state that really doesn't do mile markers consistently. Almost non-existently. And then I gotta say, New York does a pretty piss poor job of it too. Their mile markers are all fucked up. They don't know the system. They don't do the code. They don't know the code. It's supposed to be the numbers it goes smaller to bigger as you go east to west, and it's smaller to bigger as you go south to north. For some reason, New York didn't get that memo because their things are all fucked up. And California really didn't get the memo because they didn't even bother putting up mile markers. One of the few things I don't like about California. I was born and raised in California, so I love California. But the fact that they can't put mile markers up on their interstates and their major highways is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Makes no sense whatsoever. Every other goddamn state does it except for them. And then they wonder why people shit talk California. It's because of the mile markers. It's because of that mile marker situation. Yep, that's what it is. That's what I think it is, at least from my point of view. As far as I'm concerned, that's what it is. It is what it is. Yep. Man, I've been going through a lot of fuel. I don't want to get fuel today. Sorry, that looked gross. I'm like digging into my ear. But I'm gonna pull off here. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Do you hear me? Alright, so we are at the rest area here off of I-84, just past the Idaho, Utah state line. Start the captain's line. Hey, I didn't ask you. Stop real quick. Just a quick little stop. Just a little stop to say goodbye to my friends. All right, everybody. Hey, look at we got 6 people in here. That's pretty cool. Can you guys hear me? When the iPod went out, I hope the sound just automatically went to that deal. Oops. Well, this thing got too loose when I was messing around with it. Kind of like that. Wow, that was a scary shot. Okay, so here I am. I'm at this rest area here in Idaho. You can see there's a little bit of snow, a few inches of snow. Looks like there's a guy with his dog. Kiki Street says, I look forward to contributing to my YouTube brethren after we are in our new home. Oh, awesome. You're moving to a new house. Great. I missed all the chat. What have you guys been saying for the last hour? I'm not caught up on it. And I wish I could watch it in chat replay, but like I said, I don't think it does. Hey, Benny Loco's on here. Hi. I'm just scrolling through real quick. Elizabeth, hi. If you guys are still on, Kiki Streets and Kenneth Otto. Hi, Kenneth. If you guys are, I don't know who's still on, who's not on. I'm just sort of scrolling back here. Thanks, guys, for watching. This was a really unusual type of show I did today. I guess I don't usually do this. It might be. Maybe it's better, I don't know, but guys, let me know if you what you like. Maybe for 2023, what should I do? Should I do more lives? Should I do more short videos? Should I do more whatever? Just let me know. Hey, Jeannie's back. Just as I'm about to sign off, but I want to thank everybody for being here. Thanks for the thumbs ups, and let's share, and let's go ahead. Make sure you hit the share button, the subscribe button. Check out my video, Russia Sucks. I think you'll like it. It's very apropos to how Vladimir Putin has been running his country like a fucking slumlord, you know? So you should check that out. Russia Sucks. Just search it. It'll come up. My brother says it pops right up. Anyhow, I don't want to stay here too long. I got to get going. Got to get back on the road. I don't want to make this into a big break. But it all sucks. No, it doesn't all suck. Trucker John don't suck. Trucker John's awesome. Idaho don't suck. Look, there's Idaho. You guys want to see what Idaho looks like? Look, there's Idaho. Look at the Idaho. It's so cute. It's so precious. Look at little Idaho. Look at Idaho. Who's the cute Idaho? You're the cute Idaho. Anyhow, I'm getting crazy and crazier as I go on. Anyhow, yeah, so it all sucks. But just do the best we can. We're just doing the best we can, right? Carry on. We support each other, and we help each other get through it.
that's kind of all we can do, right? Just help each other get through it, get through another day. I hope I've helped you get through the last couple hours. I'll be seeing you guys in the chats. I'm gonna go over and listen to Randy Rhodes in a few minutes here, in about 20 minutes, and I'll be listening to Hal when he comes back on this afternoon. Just know I'm in there. I'm not chatting because I'm driving. See you Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Hopefully I'll have a load and we'll be working. We're gonna be working, keeping America rolling. Let's keep it all rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. We're gonna keep it rolling, one truck at a time. All right, guys. So that's it. Thanks, Jolie, for modding for me again. You do such a great job, keeping everybody in line out there, and just monitoring things for me and watching my back. I really appreciate it. Everyone here, you guys are great. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time. See you around town. And I'm trying to find the button. All right, guys. Oh, I think I hit the wrong button. This old boomer shit, right? Oh, here we go. Yeah, keep an eye on Wes. Yeah. All right. I promise you. It's like I don't want to end it because I like hanging out with you guys. You know what I mean? Hey, Bill Deacon. Yes. Keep the rubber side down. Keep the shiny side up. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. See you guys Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Be there or be square. All right, guys. I'll see you later.